I no longer use corrosive and chemical drain cleaners. This natural alternative is cost-effective and safe. It clears the pipes and eliminates unpleasant odors. Is your shower drain not draining water properly? It's often due to the accumulation of soap scum, hair, and detergent residues clogging the pipes. This simple recipe for a drain snake will solve this problem in just 5 minutes. Pour 4 tablespoons of baking soda into the drain, and then pour vinegar over it. These substances will react, creating a foam that will flow down the pipes. Baking soda has cleaning and disinfecting properties. The foaming action will fill the pipes and push out trapped hair and grime. Vinegar removes mineral buildup, unpleasant smells, and, thanks to its acidic nature, effectively tackles dirt. Just rinse everything with water, and you're done. The drain will be clean and fresh-smelling. You can apply the same trick to your kitchen sink. Greasy food residues often accumulate in its pipes, leading to unpleasant odors. Baking soda and vinegar will effectively unclog and clean the inner parts. Your sink will be unobstructed and fragrant. There will be no need for using chemical products.
Put a straw in the drain in the sink. You'll be surprised how well this simple trick works. A regular straw turns out to be incredibly useful. For this trick, you'll need a plastic straw. You probably have one at home. You'll also need scissors. With the scissors, you'll make an extraordinary straw. You need to make cuts in several places. See how I do it. Don't cut the straw in half. Just make angled cuts. Make several of these cuts. 2 cuts close together are enough. If you cut out the small part between them, you'll create a sharp tooth. Just cut out a few of these teeth on one side of the straw, and then on the other side. Each cutout must have a sharp tip. See it again. This time I used smaller scissors. It's easier to cut out these small elements with them. Many people have problems with water drainage in the sink or shower. It gets blocked by hair falling in there. Not always do specialized liquids handle them well. But thanks to this trick, you won't have to call a plumber to unclog the drain. Just insert such a straw. Insert it as deeply as possible. If you have smaller openings in the sink, use a thinner straw. Just move it around for a while. All the hairs that were in the drain will get tangled in the straw. Just throw them away, and you're done. The drain will be like new. Just a few drops down the drain are enough. You'll eliminate unpleasant odors for a long time. Ever since my grandma showed me this trick, I've been using it constantly. At first, I couldn't believe how brilliantly it worked. Additionally, it cleans all the impurities invisible to the naked eye that can eventually cause clogs. To prepare this fantastic solution, start by pouring 100 milliliters of dish soap into a container. Dish soap effectively dissolves grease and bacteria. Next, add a tablespoon of salt. Due to its abrasive properties, salt helps clean the drain, reduce bacteria, and eliminate unpleasant odors. The next ingredient in our mixture is vinegar. Pour 100 milliliters of vinegar into the container. It will also help break down grease and combat any bacteria. Mix everything thoroughly to combine. Now we can get to work. Go to the sink and sprinkle baking soda down the drain. Then pour in our mixture. Leave it overnight without using the sink. In the morning, close the drain and fill the sink with hot water. Once there's enough water, pull out the plug so that a strong stream of water flushes our mixture down. You have to try this. Do you also have a problem with white stains on a black sink? Most people who buy such a sink have no idea how to take care of it. White marks don't come off even after washing with dish soap. But an indispensable solution in such a case turns out to be one inexpensive product. Everyone has it in the kitchen cabinet, and it turns out it should also be next to the sink. Then, white deposits from water will never mar your kitchen. Apply a simple trick, and in a few minutes, you'll get rid of the problem. Here's how to deal with it. Take a bottle of vinegar and pour it into a spray bottle. Then spray the sink surface where there are white spots. Do it thoroughly and generously. Place pieces of paper towel on the damp sink and spray vinegar again. It's important for the paper towels to be completely wet. This way, the vinegar won't evaporate and it will work longer, removing the white spots. Leave the paper for several minutes. In just a few minutes, you'll see that the white marks disappear. After a dozen or so minutes, remove the paper and see the difference. There will be no trace of lime deposits. The black streaks and spots will be a thing of the past, and you can enjoy a perfectly clean black sink. To prevent new white deposits, just spray the sink with vinegar from time to time, and that's it. Good luck. Put a plastic grocery bag into the sink. You won't have to call a plumber. Just a regular plastic bag, and the drain will be clear. If an unpleasant odor emanates from the sink and you hear gurgling in the pipes, apply this method as soon as possible. Remove the strainer from the sink. First, pour some dish soap. The soap removes grease that accumulates in the drain. There's always a lot of it in the kitchen sink. If you're using this method for the first time, pour quite a bit. There's definitely a lot of grease stuck to the walls of the pipes. Now we'll use a secret white powder. Pour about 4 tablespoons into the sink. Time for the third ingredient. It's vinegar. Just pour about 200 milliliters into the drain. Immediately, a reaction will occur between the vinegar and the white powder, and foam will quickly start to form. You probably already guessed that the white powder was baking soda. Now it's time to use the plastic bag trick. Take the bag and insert it into the drain. Try to plug the sink. You can press down on the bag with a bottle of vinegar or another liquid. If you've done it correctly, foam will also start to come out through that small hole. That's the air vent. When foam stops coming out, unplug the sink and see what happens. If foam starts coming out of the sink again, plug it again for a longer time. Usually, it takes about half an hour for the mixture to clean the sink. Only when everything starts to flow into the sink can you turn on hot water and flush the sink thoroughly. Hot water will remove all the residue that the soda, liquid, and vinegar broke down. If you take care of the sink like this once a month or every 2 months, you'll never have to call a plumber. I wrapped the pipe from the kitchen sink with aluminum foil. The effects were visible after just a few days. This trick was shown to me by a plumber. I'm sure you've never heard of this use of tinfoil before. A lot of dirt and grease builds up in the pipes of the kitchen sink. When washing up, food residues get into the pipes. They are responsible for the bad smell from the sink. To wash up, we use warm water, which dissolves the grease. In the drain pipes, it begins to cool down, blocking the flow. It turns out that all you need is ordinary aluminum foil. Tear off a large piece. Then tightly wrap the foil around the pipe with it. Cover the entire surface of the drain pipe with it. It has thermal insulation properties. This will keep the water flowing through it warm longer. Oil and oily sludge will drain into the vertical pipe. It will not settle in the trap pipe before draining. I have tested this trick myself, and there is no longer a bad smell coming out of my sink, even after pouring leftovers from the pan. I am delighted that such a cheap and simple way really works.